Alright, hey guys, this is a DVD review of Vengeance 2001. It took place on December 13th, 01. It was the first ever annual Vengeance pay-per-view. It took place in San Diego, California. The quick overview of the storyline at the time was that obviously the invasion happened a couple months before, and that WCW and ECW were no more, and that Ric Flair bought the shares, so him and Vince McMahon were now partners. Then they came up with the idea to have one Ultimate Championship match. 4 contestants, 3 matches, 2 belts, 1 winner, the Undisputed Champion. So this was a pretty hyped up pay-per-view. There was also a few other matches going on before this. The first was a tag team match of Scotty 2 Hotty and Albert against Christian and Test. This was a decent match for what it was, nothing amazing happening. Scotty 2 Hotty failed to land a worm once, then Christian tried to mock him with getting a worm, he failed, then Albert had the boulder bomb, won the match. Then the next thing that happened was Edge fought William Regal. This was a decent match. It showed you in previous weeks how William Regal had defeated people by using those brass knuckles. And obviously this was a decent worked out match. Edge was a bit more agile, had some strong moves. William Regal was a good technical wrestler, good kicks to Edge. Then eventually William Regal tried to win by using those brass knuckles again. However, when he turned around he got speared by Edge, 1, 2, 3. The next match was Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, with Lita as a special guest referee. The kind of back storyline towards this was that Jeff Hardy cost him the tag team titles by going for a swanton bomb off the cage, going for a table and losing it. So they're kind of annoyed at each other and they fell out. This match was not bad. Matt Hardy dominated at times. Then he eventually fell off the ropes. Jeff Hardy got a swanton bomb, and as Matt actually had his foot on the rope, but Lita did not notice that, and Jeff Hardy won, causing them to argue a lot after this. Matt Hardy stormed out. Then the next match was the Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray, against Kane and Big Show. This was quite a good match. Kane dominated early on with some good moves. Then Big Show, obviously Kane and Big Show being much bigger in size, dominated them in the ring for a large portion of the match. However, when Kane was going on to give a flying clothesline to Devon, Devon ducked it away and he hit Big Show, thus causing a distraction. Then them losing. Big Show and Kane then hit each other and were annoyed, then walked obviously out. Obviously Stacy Keibler also proved a good distraction to retain the Tag Team Championship. Then the next match was for the Hardcore Championship with Undertaker against Rob Van Dam. This feud started because Undertaker felt after being in the business for a decade he wasn't respected, so he went on a rampage of assaulting everyone. Then eventually he came to fight Rob Van Dam. This was a really good match, a lot of high flying moves, a lot of going through tables, stuff like that. Rob Van Dam was very athletic, some good kicks, punches, whatever. Then eventually they got up on the ramp, started fighting there. Then Undertaker chokeslammed Rob Van Dam through a table off the ramp. 1, 2, 3, and the new Hardcore Champion is the American Badass, The Undertaker. I thought that was one of the better matches. Then next was for the Divas Championship. There was Trish Stratus against Jacqueline. This was a not bad match with Jacqueline dominating, a lot of suplexes to Trish early on. Then eventually Trish won the match. It was fairly short, so yeah, still the Divas Champion. Then the first of the undisputed matches was Stone Cold Steve Austin against Kurt Angle. This was a good match with Kurt Angle and Stone Cold at each other. Stone Cold landed 5 German suplexes back to back. Then Kurt Angle got some moves into Austin. Then eventually Kurt Angle tried to stun Austin, failed. Then Stone Cold on a signature move stunned Kurt Angle. 1, 2, 3. He's through to the next match. Then it was Chris Jericho against The Rock. The Rock had Chris Jericho dominate for most of the match. Then eventually Vince McMahon came out as a distraction. The Rock hit him, pretty much bent him up, distracted him again, bent him up again. And then Chris Jericho landed a low blow while the referee wasn't looking, then gave Rock the rock bottom. 1, 2, 3, The Rock loses the championship. Then it comes to the final match of the card, Chris Jericho against Stone Cold Steve Austin, who will win. This match was pretty good. Stone Cold had the upper hand. Chris Jericho put him through, giving some good beatings. It was a very good match, both at it. Then Vince McMahon came out. He got beaten up by Stone Cold. Then when you think Stone Cold has won it, Booker T comes and hits him from behind with the belt. Chris Jericho, in classic fashion, slowly moves and gets his hand over. 1, 2, 3 as the ref slowly counts. The undisputed champion is Chris Jericho. Overall, this pay-per-view is pretty good. It was fairly iconic. It was nothing like had been done before. The first undisputed championship. It was also pretty good as this is one of the last pay-per-views in the actual Attitude Era. Not sure exactly, but I know the Attitude Era ended at some point in 2002. So this is one of the last of the Attitude Era. Good pay-per-view. Overall, I enjoyed this DVD. I got this one when it was pretty new, so it's one of the first DVDs I ever had. Enjoyed it a lot. Also, the theme song, Sinner by Drowning Pool, is an excellent song. So if you're listening to this, type it on YouTube. Good song, good lyrics. Overall, this pay-per-view is pretty good. I'd recommend you checking it out on DVD. I'm not too sure of the cost, but I wouldn't imagine it's expensive. Yeah, obviously apologies I didn't go too much into detail, but you get the idea of what it's mainly about. Yeah, good DVD. Worth watching, fairly memorable, great 3 matches at the end with 4 iconic wrestlers. Thanks for watching, see you.